James, another late goal sealed a deserved victory against Maidenhead last weekend. The way the team goes for 90, 95 minutes must be one of the most pleasing aspects for you.
Yeah, it's happened a few times this season, hasn't it? And it's any successful team needs that. And for sure, at half time, we're reiterating that to the players, whether the goal comes in the 46th minute or the 95th, or I think it was the 89th in the end, wasn't it? We must keep going, and it proved its worth in the end.
On to Tranmere Rovers this Saturday. Is that a trip to Prenton Park and everything that it may mean? Is it a game to relish or just another fixture out of 46?
It's both. It's another fixture, obviously another league fixture. It has some significance, I think, especially where you end up in the playoffs. If we end up in the playoffs, it's an important game for both teams. They've come off a good run of form and a good victory of 4 goals at home on Tuesday, so we know what to expect. We've gone against them a few times in our reign here since we started 22 months ago. Experienced manager, organised team, but we've gone up there twice and obviously not been beaten, so it's going to be a good game, I'm sure.
Those games are clearly history now, but does that give you confidence? Does that experience help you going up to Prenton Park?
I think so, but they've had a number of changes in their team since last year, and so have we. But since they played us at ours earlier in the season, they've come on leaps and bounds. So it's going to be a massive challenge, but one we'll relish.
They are in excellent form, as you say. They've picked up a lot since their visit to the Ebb Stadium. I mean, they've won 12, lost just 1 of their last 14 at home. A difficult fixture, it goes without saying.
Yeah, they get a good momentum at home, especially in the second half, going into that end where their supporters are. They play a lot of forceful football, and we've got to make sure we stand up to that forceful football first and foremost, and then hopefully our way of playing, our playing style, will stamp our authority on the game. That's the key. We'll see if we can do it.
But if we're talking about runs of form, the Shots have lost just 1 away game since October. That's excellent form. I think the fewest away defeats in the division this season. That's statistics can be used to spin whatever you want, but that gives you an excellent grounding whichever stadium you go to in the country. It
does, and we're proud of that record, and it's certainly been a major factor where we are in the league most of the season. But we've got to continue that, and as you know, we've only got 4 games left, and hopefully plus the playoffs, if we can do it, Saturday will have a bearing on that, and we need to make sure we're ready, and we will be. And being hard to beat is a vital factor. You need to win games, clearly, but if you can't win, not losing is still an important quality. Yeah, of course. But we'll go there to win on Saturday, like we always do. Like we'll prepare properly, like we have done all season. Nothing will change, and we'll go there for the victory. You've mentioned the playoffs. Do you think the new structure will influence the way some teams approach the final few games, given that finishing second and third has a distinct advantage rather than everybody playing each other over 2 legs? I think for sure that the teams that are below Macclesfield will be vying for those second and third spots, because there's a clear advantage. Not only do you play at home in a one-off game, there's obviously the rest period as well, because you play the quarter-final, if you like, on the Tuesday, and then you go away from home on the Saturday, no matter what. So second and third does have an advantage, but you know, playoffs, Forest Green were in the worst form last year, and they came out on top unexpectedly. So anything can happen once you're in there. But there's no point talking about that until we're there, and we're not there yet. We need to make sure we finish the job off, and there's no doubt about it. The players are ready to do that, and the management team are ready to do that. So hopefully, in the last 4 games starting at Tranmere, we can do it. How's the squad looking travelling up to Tranmere? Any knocks, niggles? We've got a couple. There's been a couple of illnesses as well. So yeah, we're in a stronger position than we have been most of the season with injuries coming back. But we've picked up a couple of niggles, and we'll see how they are today in training. And as ever, yourself and the gaffer have always been at pains to stress it's a squad game, it's horses for courses, whatever cliche you want to use. It's not about having the best 11, knowing it and sticking to it rigidly. Of course not, and that proved dividends on Saturday. Obviously, Nicky coming on, getting the winner. I was really pleased with that actually. On the players that came off the bench had a good impact on the game, and for sure on Saturday that will need to be the case as well going up at Tranmere. Excellent. We look forward to it. Thank you very much, James. See you there.